I pour it. That Hellcat, I floor it. They was hating on me, hit the dealership and crushed them. Bankroll too big, got me held up.
What is up, guys? It's Upcome Sports here with a new look Indiana Pacers realistic rebuild. This is part 1 of this series. Make sure you drop a like for part 2. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you go down, hit the subscribe button with notifications on so you don't miss a video. So here are the settings that I have found are the most realistic for this series, and I'm going to be using these. You guys can take a look at them, pause them. If you want to use them in your own rebuilds, go ahead, but these are the ones after experimenting that I found are the most realistic. Injuries will be on, but they will be lowered a little bit. As far as the Indiana Pacers roster, it is a new look roster, of course. Malcolm Brogdon did get signed to a pretty big 4-year deal. Miles Turner on this team. Domantas Sabonis also on this team. I don't know if we're going to trade one of them because they don't really fit well together. So we'll see about that. Victor Oladipo obviously got injured, so he'll be out for 4 to 6 months for this season. So that might put us in a little bit of a hole, but our pick to the Bucks is top 10 protected for this season. So I'm also going to be using storylines for the draft every season, and what this is, if you don't know what it is, it randomly selects the player ratings and the potentials for all the players in the draft, so it'll be more interesting. Our scout is all that we're going to know about these players. So also, player mentorship is going to be a big role. I will do this every season. I won't show it every season, but basically, veterans mentor younger players to learn their badges. Like Aaron Holiday can learn from Malcolm Brogdon, Edmund Sumner, whoever can learn from a veteran, so that's pretty cool. As always, in year number 1, I'm not going to be making any moves yet. I'm just going to see how this team plays in year 1, and then we'll go from there, try to make as many realistic moves as I can to get this team to a championship. But Oladipo will be out, same coach, same system. So the MVP for the season is going to be LeBron James for the Lakers, Zion Rookie of the Year for the Pelicans, Kent Bazemore 6th Man, and Doc Rivers Coach of the Year for the Clippers. All-NBA teams, I don't know if we got anyone. It looks like we didn't, because Miles Turner did make all-defensive first team though, and he played really well on defense. So we might keep him over Sabonis if we do have to move one of them. But we didn't make the playoffs. We finished bottom 3 in the East, and Oladipo didn't play until the last 10 games of the season, so that was a huge factor. But at least we do get to keep our first-round pick. I don't really know the protections on the first-round pick that they gave up for Brogdon, so I just gave them top 10 protected pick in this draft. Don't know the exact pick, but that should be good enough. So we do get to keep our pick. The Bucks will have our pick next season. Brogdon, though, played really well. You guys saw the player stats. And we were really bad on offense. On defense, though, we were probably also really bad. So the finals is going to be the Clippers and the Celtics. And we'll see who wins this one. Both new look teams. And Kawhi wins the finals MVP. So in the draft lottery, we do have a top 5 pick projected. So we'll see if we go up. And we actually fall to pick 7. So not the best of luck, but we still have a top 10 pick. So here I'm going to be making a very small trade. Doug McDermott making $7 million. He played pretty well, but I don't really like him. Plus we clear a little bit of money. We're already getting up there in the cap space, so we get a younger player cheaper. With the 7th overall pick in the draft, we're going to select Khalil Whitney, a small forward out of Kentucky, 6'8", so he's got some good size and a really good shooter. Can shoot from the mid-range, 3-point, even inside a little bit, so he'll be nice for us. So in free agency, Domantas Sabonis was a restricted free agent, but he did ask for a lot of money and we had to match it. So it's not too bad of a deal, and we're going to sign and trade him to the Spurs, who need a center, and they'll give us Jakob Poeltl and also a first-round pick, which we need. And we don't really want to be spending too much money. We're already up there in the cap space, so this clears a little bit of cap. We get a first-round pick. The rotation for this season is looking really nice. Malcolm Brogdon, Oladipo back at star potential. And I'm going to move Goga to the power forward because he can shoot it a little bit. I don't know in the game, but in real life, he's shown he can shoot it a little bit. So he'll be able to spread the floor maybe, and he'll start at power forward. But this team is looking really nice. For All-Stars for this season, Malcolm Brogdon is a one-time All-Star. Oladipo again on the All-Star team, so not bad. And the MVP is going to be James Harden for the Rockets, James Wiseman, Rookie of the Year, D'Angelo Russell, Sixth Man, and Brett Brown, Coach of the Year. All-NBA teams, maybe Oladipo made it, but looks like he did not. He does get All-Defensive First Team, though. Definitely a stud in that department. Miles Turner, All-Defensive Second Team. We've got 2 All-Defensive players on our team, so that is really nice. And Brogdon's an excellent defender as well. And we do make the playoffs, 5th seed in the East. So we're back in the playoffs. We're playing the Bucks though in the first round. Don't know if we'll be able to beat Giannis. And Oladipo, pretty good numbers, led us in scoring. And 3-point percentage was good. Malcolm Brogdon, insanely good. And Miles Turner played well. Goga did okay. He was solid for his second year in the league. Khalil Whitney probably should shoot a little bit better. But TJ Warren was also a really good scorer. We were a pretty good offense and a top 5 defense. In round 1, we've got the Bucks and Giannis. So we win game 1, not bad. And game 2, we do lose in Milwaukee. Game 3, we also lose in Indiana. And we are down 3-1, so it looks like we might be out here. And we do lose in 5 games to the Bucks. But I mean, Giannis, MVP type player, and he's just going to carry them here with 29 and 13. Oladipo though, 27. Miles Turner with 21 and 11. And the finals is going to be the Rockets and the Bucks. So the Bucks get to the finals after we lost to them, but it looks like the Rockets win it all. Harden, finals MVP. And in the NBA draft lottery, we won't have our first round pick because it does go to the Bucks from the Malcolm Brogdon trade, but we'll see if we can maybe trade up into the first round. And I think it's time to fire Nate McMillan. I mean, in real life, he's a great coach, but in this game, he's just not going to produce anything close to championship level. So we're going to hire someone who can probably handle a little bit better in this game. Chris Finch is probably made up coach, but. And here we're going to be sending Jakob Poeltl, who we just got in that Sabonis trade. Got 2 years left on his deal, but we don't really want to pay him that much to be the backup center. And also a second round pick to trade up into the first round with the Thunder. We'll see if they want to do this for pick 23, and they do. With the 23rd pick in the draft, I'm going to draft a guy who I think could replace Oladipo, could be very good if he's mentored by Oladipo. Cash McNeely, a 2-way guard, 6'5", out of Virginia Tech. And the rotation is going to look like this. TJ Warren still at the 3. Victor Oladipo, I gave an extension to 3 years with a player option in the 4th year. And it's pretty much the same rotation, so we're just getting better. Still a lot of young pieces on this team, but Cash McNeely will send to the G League. And for the second year in a row, we've got an all-star backcourt in Oladipo and Malcolm Brogdon, so that is nice. And the MVP is going to be Giannis for the Bucks. So the MVP knocked us out in round 1. Isaiah Todd, Rookie of the Year. RJ Hampton, Most Improved. And Owen Taylor, Coach of the Year for the Nets. All NBA teams looking like this. And all defensive team. Oladipo is there yet again. And Miles Turner is not there on all defensive second team, but he probably played really well. We were the 3rd seed in the East, so we're definitely taking big strides here. Getting a lot better, and we're playing the Bulls in the first round, but Miles Turner will be out for this series, so we'll see how that impacts our game. But Oladipo there, not a bad season. I would like to see the scoring a little bit higher, but Brogdon, really good passer. TJ Warren did okay. Goga, he did okay for his 3rd season, but everyone else did okay, and we were the 3rd best offense and a pretty good defense. So in round 1 here against the Bulls without Miles Turner, we'll see if we can win here. We do lose game 1, and game 2 we do win in Indiana. In Chicago, we lose game 3, not a good start, but we are without our shot blocking center. 3-1 we're down now, not good at all. And hopefully Miles Turner returns, but I doubt it. And it looks like this game's going to be close, so I might hop in here to get some gameplay if we're going to lose, and it looks like we are. Now in the game, the Bulls on offense, we are down 5. Oh, good block there from Oladipo. I believe it was Oladipo to Khalil Whitney for the slam. Khalil Whitney, not bad. All right, Bulls again on offense. We're down 3. Can we play some defense? Kobe White gets open and he drills a 3. All right, we're going to call a play here for our best player, Victor Oladipo, floppy. So we're going to try to get him a good look from 3. And he's going to have some space. Not the best release, but he still drills it. And he hits the 3. All right, Oladipo with the ball again. Best player has the ball in his hands. They're going to double team. Goga's going to be open, and he gets the easy dunk. All right, Bulls now with the ball. Kobe White trying to get something to go here. Good defense from Malcolm Brogdon. Great defense. Get the rebound, and we're going to run it. Who's open? Oladipo. Inside. No, that's Khalil Whitney, and he gets it to go. All right, 1-point game here. Malcolm Brogdon gets the steal. Come on, get it. Okay, we're going to get it there. And the easy dunk for Malcolm Brogdon with the steal. All right, Brogdon now with the ball. Inside, gets it to go. And that is going to be a huge comeback. We're up 3 now. We got to clamp up, though, now. Brogdon on Kobe White. He's getting nothing. No space. They get it inside. Wendell misses the layup, and they're going to have to foul, and that's probably going to do it. So that is going to do it. What a comeback. We win by 5, 109-104. But we still need to win 2 more games, so we'll see what happens there. We're down 3-2. Can we win 2 in a row without Miles Turner? And it looks like we are in Chicago for this game. If we can force a game 7 in Indiana, we might have a chance, but we do lose by 7 points here. Oladipo played well. TJ Warren played well. Looks like Brogdon, though. Yeah, Brogdon didn't score enough. But Zach LaVine played well as well. So the finals is the Nets and the Jazz, and we'll see who wins this one. But it looks like the Nets are going to win. Kyrie Finals MVP. Can Brogdon and Oladipo take Indiana all the way? What pieces are the Pacers missing for a run? Watch part 2 to find out. But make sure you drop a like, leave a comment on the road to 500 subscribers.